Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another episode of Nerdy Nummies. Today I'm hanging out with my boyfriend, my BF, Husky.
HSKowski, hey guys.
Husky. I'll be putting his links down below, so go follow, go subscribe, show him some love. If you guys are new to my channel, you may not know this, but Husky, Mike, he's usually on the other side of the camera, and he has directed like every episode of Nerdy Nummies. So is it weird being on this side of the camera? Like, is it weird being over here now?
It is a little weird and I'm a little nervous, but I feel like I can contribute because I've helped with every episode in some way.
Yeah, you've learned a lot about baking. So what would you say your baking level is?
I mean, if we're talking about World of Warcraft, I could say level 60. Just like classic WoW.
I have no idea what that means. I love you, but I have no idea.
We'll say like maybe like a 7.
Out of 10?
7 out of 10.
Okay, that's very helpful. All right, you know how this goes.
Let's get started!
So the recipe that we're making today is a vanilla cake recipe, and I'm specifically using the one from my new cookbook for the gender reveal ombre cake. We made this one before, so if you want to follow along with this recipe, you can, or you can use your favorite vanilla, whatever you'd like.
Do I get to whisk?
Yes, you do. Mike, are you ready?
I'm
We're gonna
so
start
ready.
with step 1 is mixing all the dry ingredients together. Also, I'll be posting all of the ingredients and the measurements in the description below. So check it out there. All right, so Mike, you're in a medium bowl. You're gonna add the flour.
In she goes.
Nice. Cake flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Salty, salty. And then whisk together till well combined.
I can do this, and having been behind the camera so much, I know it's important to get the sides of the bowl. I will try to be careful not to be too messy.
You are wearing black too.
It wasn't the best choice.
I'm in all white, so if I get flour on me, you're not gonna see anything, but Mike has black, so if he gets any flour on him,
okay.
might as well just get it messy. Otherwise, you'll be disappointed later.
Now I can have more fun with it.
Are you feeling more
I don't gotta worry
relaxed now?
about it. So I will slide this off to the side and let's do these wet ingredients.
See, you already know.
I know the process.
I think you might be more than a level 7. You might be a level like 8 or 9. So now we're gonna cream together our butter and sugar in a big mixing bowl. So I'm pouring all the sugar. And you hold this. I'll get you a spoon. Hold on just a second. Just scoop it in there, scoop in the butter. It's at room temperature. It's very soft. Then with an electric hand mixer, you're gonna beat together for a few minutes until it's light and fluffy. Now you always see me do this, but now it's time for you to do it.
I know how to do this. Look at that.
Whoa, Mike!
Take 2. I know how to do this.
Oh my gosh, you just lost a point.
Okay.
You were at an 8, now you're back at a 7.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, we're taking
I
away a
gotta
point
earn
there.
those points back.
It's like a video game, you gotta earn the points. Here, I'll do this.
Okay. Helping hands. This is an impromptu helping hands. Why are my arms so small? Yeah, there it is. And you want to whisk really close to your face. Okay, so we want to pour in 1 egg. And that's an empty bowl, but we're just making sure that it doesn't have anything in it, which it doesn't. So we can go ahead and set that one off to the side. And then in front of us are 2 eggs, but we need to make sure that we're only putting in 1 at a time. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour those right in there. It's okay to touch the eggs. It'll bake out, as they say. There we go. And that's a good, precise measurement is when you use 1 hand. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the mixer and you beat it together once again. On a low speed at first, and then we work up to a medium. There you go, raise it nice and high so the camera can see. And it's really heavy, you gotta strain yourself here to do that.
Oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. What have my hands do? I had to put my head up like this because there's nowhere to put my head. I'm like this. Nibbles!
Okay, even while we're
back
filming,
to
she's
cooking.
still doing that.
Okay. I'll let you add this egg for real.
There we go. And then mix together.
Because, ooh, my arms are tired after that.
Yeah, this is actually a workout.
That was really tough, actually. Once you've got both your eggs mixed in, you're gonna add both the extracts, vanilla and almond, and mix it up one more time.
There we go, this part's easy.
That looks really good. I am really excited. This is pop quiz time. This part is always tricky for me to say, and I'm super dyslexic, and poor Mike, I have to re-record this like 4 times. This is what you don't see. So now, tables have turned. I'm gonna have you say it.
One take, Willie, here we go.
Explain this situation.
So I've heard Ro explain this step many a time.
Okay.
So we're gonna be adding these in portions, starting and ending with the flour, and this will be 3 portions, and you do that one in half.
What is this?
The buttermilk?
Oh, you get a point back. You're back to 8.
Okay,
Good job,
we're back where
Mike.
we started, so
All right.
that's good. So we do a third of the dry.
Yeah, add a third of the dry ingredients, mix it up, half the buttermilk, mix it up, second third of the dry, mix it up, the other half of the buttermilk, mix it up, and add the last of the dry, and mix it up. Don't forget to scrape down the sides.
And ring the bell.
And ring the bell. Yoko, ring the bell. Ring my bell. So we got so excited to make this cake that we just jumped in, and I didn't actually talk about what this cake is. I call it the Fortnite cake. It's like the top of that big anniversary cake. And during the 1-year anniversary of Fortnite, they had these like 3 challenges, and if you completed them, you got this little cake, a back bling.
Yep, you
I
can run around
love
with it
that
on your
name.
back.
And it was so cute, and you guys requested that we make that cake, so that is what we're doing today.
Our batter is all ready. It seriously smells amazing, and this texture is incredible.
The 3-layer cake is going to go purple, blue, purple, purple, blue. So we need to divide our batter. So we're gonna take 1/3 of the batter and pour it into this bowl. We are gonna color the smaller amount purple with a little bit of food coloring, just a few drops. And then mix it up, and you can use the beaters here first. Ooh. With a little bit of purple and a little bit of blue for the top and bottom layer of the cake.
Oh geez, and you don't mix the actual bottle in there?
All right, so Mike loses a baking point here. Dropping the
just
bottle.
earned it
Look at
back.
this, show it to camera.
It's in pretty bad shape.
Dropping the bottle in there, you lose a point. But don't worry, Mike, this is not the end of the game. You can get those points back. Now mix it up. You want it to be a little darker purple. Let me just scrape down the sides. I gotta continue mixing. Thank you.
Continue on, my dear.
All right, that looks good. Now our batters are dyed and they are ready to pour into the prepared pans. Are you ready?
I'm so ready for this. I got a little messy on this side, so hopefully...
Yeah, you got a little
Hopefully
messy.
I don't lose another baking point.
Mike. So in front of me, I have 3 6-inch round pans. These are the ones from my row baking line, but you can use any ones that you choose. These are just my favorite size for cakes. And I've greased and lined them with a piece of parchment paper at the bottom. So you're gonna pour the light purple one into one pan, and then Husky, you are tasked with dividing this between the 2 pans. Just eyeball it as best you can.
I will do my best.
The color of this batter will get a little darker as they bake.
Can't wait to see the color. It's gonna be so pretty.
It's gonna be so cool. I think it's gonna look just like the one from the game.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna spread it out. Using the spatula, I'm just spreading out the batter, and I'm gonna give it a light tap on the counter to bring out those air bubbles.
I would just like to point out, I did not
What?
get a single drip of batter outside the pan, just for everyone's consideration.
Are you trying to get brownie points right here?
I'm just stating facts.
Competitive, very competitive. Going
I
for
am.
the points.
I am. The batter is in the pans, and they are ready to bake.
That's right, heat your oven to 325 degrees and bake for about 30 minutes. And you can put them all in there at the same time and bake together. It's zoomed out because you're so tall.
And there's so much room
we
now.
We
We
couldn't
could
fit you
dance.
in the frame. For those of you wondering at home, our height difference, one, I'm in heels, but our height difference is 4'10" and 6'2".
6'2".
6'2", all the way up here.
So we had to zoom the camera out. Look
Zoom
how,
it out.
there's so much room, I can't even touch the sides.
I know, I don't even know what to do with myself. So once your cakes have baked and give them plenty of time to cool, we are gonna assemble them, and I'm gonna be assembling them on a turntable because it just makes icing a little bit easier. So you have seen this done hundreds of times, so I'm gonna let you take it away. What are we doing?
I gotta earn this baking point.
Yeah.
But I am very familiar with all of this. So first, after the cake's cooled, we leveled them.
Yes,
So they're nice
they're
and level.
leveled.
That's easy.
Cut
and
off the
then
top.
what we have in front of us is we have a piping bag fitted with a 1/8 tip on there.
Whoa!
And we have our buttercream icing, which we've dyed blue.
Yes,
And
because this is
then-
the outside of the cake color.
So we'll be using this. We have our little icing spatulas.
Yes, we have the little ones.
This is even called a bench scraper.
Whoa!
I actually don't know if
Whoa.
I'm good at using this or not, but I know what it is.
I am just shocked that you have paid this much attention. You get another point. Are you at 10 points right now?
I mean, I hope so.
I am impressed.
Told you on level 60. And then this is a cricket bat for playing cricket.
That is not a Michael Dawn, that is not a cricket bat. Let's assemble this cake. So you're gonna start with dark purple, ice, then lighter purple, ice, and then dark purple.
So you take your piping bag, which I've also used before,
Wow.
behind the camera, not on camera. And we're gonna make our little fence here.
And then pipe like some zigzags.
And the cake from the game has a pretty nice layer of icing. So you don't want it super thin.
No, you want to make it thick.
Make it a little thick so it actually matches.
I feel like it's that movie where they're like making the clay pot. What's that movie that's all romantic? Mike, we should do Ghosts.
See, and
You're
we're in the
now
movie
Patrick
Ghosts.
Swayze, and I don't know who I am.
I don't know the reference, so I hope I'm doing a good job.
You don't know the movie?
No, okay, everyone's
Michael,
offended.
It's a romantic movie.
Everyone off camera is super offended now. I'm sorry.
I know what we're doing on date
Well,
night.
I
We're
know-
watching this movie so then you can know that that was romantic.
I've seen a golfing movie where the guy's like helping her behind like with her swing. I don't remember if it's a romantic movie or not.
Okay.
Here, I want to try putting one on.
But you got to stack it up
Okay.
even, Michael.
Here we go. This is a lot of pressure. I haven't actually done this, I don't think.
Okay, line it up. Line it up.
This smells
Right on top.
so good. I can't even.
Oh,
I'm
this
off.
way
It's
a little
definitely
bit.
off.
This way a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let me see that. Oh, that's good.
There we go.
That's good.
That was a close call. Nothing was ruined.
Okay, you almost lost a point.
It was close.
I should have you lose a point for
No,
not knowing the movie Ghost.
Okay, that has nothing to do with baking
It
skills.
doesn't, but like it counts for something.
Is it about a ghost? I don't understand what ghosts and pottery.
You're such a dude.
Well, now that you assisted me in learning, I'm gonna give this a shot
Okay.
to see.
So gentle pressure and then spin as you go and just hold it in one spot and don't press too hard because you don't want to lose the height of the frosting. You just want to smooth it out. I am really proud. Look at that design.
If that was the top of the cake, it'd be passable.
Hey, Jessica!
Here with my new cake decorating series.
Wait, are you already at 10 points? Or did I take away a point?
I think I might have been at 10, but then I kind of lost one because I don't know pop
You didn't
culture.
know. You didn't know the rom. Okay, it's iconic. It's an iconic movie, so you did lose a point there. But this icing, you got it back, so you're now at a 10 again.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now I know a tip for this one because I've seen your videos.
What's the tip?
If you flip the last layer of cake upside down.
Upside down. That's right. For the last layer, you flip it upside down so the top is nice and flat. That is a pro tip. If I had any more points to give you right now, I would give you that.
But we've reached
But
the ceiling.
we're already at 10, so you just want to stay there. You've got full health, Mike, in this video game, so stay there. Now the cakes are completely stacked, and we're gonna ice the entire cake. I like to start at the top and then ice the sides. Oh, Mike, this is very
I'm
creative.
inventing my new way of doing this.
So you're doing the spiral technique.
I feel like the moat works better, but
Okay.
this looks pretty
Just
cool.
don't go skippy on the icing. You want to really load it up because it's
Yeah.
easier to take off icing than it is to add it later.
True that. Let's give it a little bit more
So
love.
get it a little thicker over here. Nice.
Should I put some on the sides, you think?
Yes, and the best way to ice, which I like to do, and just ice all the way around, starting at the bottom, work your way up, and now we smooth it out using the spatulas. You can either use the small spatulas or the large, or your favorite little guy over here.
A little bench scraper.
Yeah. And you just go like this, and you hold it at the same angle, and you just keep spinning it around and around until it all gets smooth. All right, then for the top, smooth it out like this. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Gently pull in. Nice. Just keep doing this until you get your cake as smooth as you'd like.
Once the cake was iced, we popped it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill, and now it's time to decorate.
Time to decorate. It's my favorite part. So to decorate, we are going to be doing that with 3 different confection sprinkles. There's like a magenta, purple, green, and yellow because that's what it looks like in the video game. And I couldn't find these sprinkles in the right size, so we just made them using marshmallow fondant. And these 3 colors, rolled it out and just cut it out with a little teeny cookie cutter. Or you can use like the end of a straw if you don't have the mini sets. There's a lot of different things around the kitchen that you can use. Take a little sprinkle, dip it in a little bit of icing, whoop, and stick it onto the cake.
And the cake in the game has a lot of these little guys on there.
Tons.
So we're gonna cover the whole thing with these one at a time. So we've got all the confetti sprinkles all over the cake, and we transferred it to this blue plate because
Yes.
in the game it comes on a really fun blue plate.
The icing on the top and the bottom almost looks like a marshmallow fluff, but we tried marshmallow fluff and it was way too runny. It just dripped everywhere. So this is actually a thicker royal icing. There's a little bit more powdered sugar. And look at this, it's still nice and fluffy. It really holds the shape. So I like to pipe around the outside and then you just push down a little bit and you can really guide how far you want those drips to go. They can go a little, they can go a lot. Mike, do you know what kind of cake this is called? If it was like a ganache?
Is it a drip
dripping
cake,
down.
Rosanna?
If you weren't at a 10, you'd already get another point right
Ooh,
now. Doesn't that look nice and fluffy?
It's
Doesn't that
so
look like a
perfect.
marshmallow fluff? Now, usually when I'm icing a cake, I cover the whole top of the cake, but in this game, it's just around the outside.
Just
You
around
can
the
actually
edges.
see the sprinkles. So we're not gonna do anything, and we're just gonna pipe some decorations on the bottom. Husky,
Oh man.
this is the challenge. Just pipe a little border at the bottom. I'm moving really slow.
Trying to keep it even. Here we go. Jeez.
Even in the video game, it's not perfect. This looks amazing.
This icing's super cool. It slowly worked its way down the cake. Final decoration step is adding the candles on top.
Halloween.
We made the pink one out of fondant.
It's for 1 year anniversary.
It is 1 year old, but they also make pink candles that are a big one that you can also
Yeah.
just buy.
But I want it to look like just like the video game, so we made it out of fondant. And then for the other little candles on the cake, they're just blue candles, and I wrapped a little bit of purple fondant around them so they look just like the video game.
Love it.
Michael, please do the honors. Place that number 1 right in the middle.
Here we go.
Ooh, can he do it, everybody? Can he keep his perfect 10 score?
All right, there we go.
There.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Here is the Fortnite birthday cake back bling that we made today. A big thank you to you guys for suggesting we make this. This is the very first Fortnite recipe on my channel, and also a big thank you to Mr. Husky.
Aw, this was so fun.
Thank you for baking with me today.
We did a great job. I love
You
it.
were the perfect guest for today.
But what was my
You got
final
a perfect
score?
score. You already know. You
Oh,
ended with
thank
the
you.
10, the perfect score. This competitive man over here.
I did my best.
So please go show him some love, some support. Go follow him, subscribe, all of those things. I'll put his links down below. I'll be taking pictures and posting the recipes on a bunch of my social medias. And if you guys create this cake, please take a picture and send it to me, because I would love to see your baking creations. It makes me happy. It makes my day. And if you have any other ideas for any other nudie nummies, nice job. You did it.
I know the timing.
Please leave me a comment, and I'm going to do my best to make it happen. All right. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.